Welcome to the Bamgboshe Happy Hour. I am Peju Bamgboshe Bamgboshe.
Hi, everyone, and I'm Naomi Bamgboshe.
And this is the Bamgboshe Happy Hour Golden Globe special. How are you, Mom? What's up? Happy New Year.
Wonderful. Happy New Year to you. This is our first podcast in 2025. Welcome to the new year.
Finally. Oh my gosh. No, you know what? Mom, we're going to start things off on a positive note. It's a new year. You got to have a positive attitude.
That's right.
What? We have a lot of stuff, a lot of gossip to talk about, a lot of TV shows. We're getting into the award season. We're not going to do really too much gossip on this episode because this is, like I said, our Golden Globe special. We'll be back with our regular scheduled episode on Thursday to talk about all of hot topics. But right now, I think we should start off with a nice toast for 2025.
Okay. Now, what are we going to toast to? So many wonderful things have gone on. What is it that we want to toast to today, daughter?
Well, how about to all of the winners and the nominees of the Golden Globes?
Okay, that sounds wonderful. Let's raise our glasses to Golden Globe winners and nominees. Okay, let's lift our glasses to continued long life, prosperity, health, wealth, happiness. Salud.
Salud. Woo. Okay. So for all of those out there that are listening, I am attempting to do dry January. I'm actually doing it. And I'm having actually a mocktail right now, Ma. And I'm not going to call out the actual name brand, but I will say that it is a watermelon mojito, but it's a mocktail with no alcohol in it.
How is it, daughter? How's it taste?
Not bad, but it does remind you of I guess a sweetened sparkling water.
Okay, good for you.
Okay. All right, bye. All right, so let's get started. Now, before we really get into everything, we know that a big part of the Golden Globes is, of course, the red carpet fashion. Now, there was all type of looks. I think for the most part, most people look pretty good. A few standouts for me were Nicole Kidman. I thought that she looked
standouts in the positive sense. Standouts meaning you thought she looked good.
Oh, in a positive, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she was wearing a Balenciaga or something to that effect, and she looked nice. Zendaya always looks nice. She had on Louis Vuitton. I didn't really like her hair, but she always looks beautiful. What are your thoughts on?
Well, my sentiments, I thought they both looked good. I thought Nicole looked good. I thought Nicole's had a lot of volume going on there with her strawberry, blondish, reddish hair. I thought it was very good. And I thought Nicole looked better than I've seen her look on these, red carpet events in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Not that she ever looks bad, but I thought she looked extremely good.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, she always is slender and has a good figure. And Zendaya is just always fabulous, period. I think they needed to rethink her hairdo as well. I didn't like it. I guess it was the retro look or whatever. No, because I think she has gorgeous natural hair, I really didn't like it. To me, it looked over processed and wiggish and in an old fashioned, stiff, traditional sense. Mm-hmm. It was what I didn't like. Nor did I like Selena Gomez's hair, but I liked her general overall appearance. But Zendaya is so fabulous. She can take chances and still come out a hit, so that's kind of how it is with Zendaya. I saw a lot of looks that I thought were really good. I only saw a few that I thought were completely hideous.
Before we let's not get to the worst yet. Let's just.
I can't even remember who the worst was, but go ahead.
No. I was going to say some other good looks. I know you really liked Demi Moore's gown.
I would give Demi Moore's. I would give her one of the top gowns there for sure. It's not the top gown, just based on style, presentation, and the fabric of it. I thought it was flashy without being cheesy looking. You know what I mean? I thought it was very good, a good fit, a good look all the way around. I liked it. I thought it was classic and unique.
Mm-hmm.
Got me? Yeah. So I liked her gown a lot. Kudos to whoever designed her gown.
I think it was Armani. Armani, if I'm not
Loved it.
mistaken.
Loved it.
Uh,
Loved the gown.
Zoe Saldana looked great. She wore Saint Laurent. She
Well,
great.
Zoe is another one who is just Zoe makes her outfit. The outfit doesn't make her. You
Hmm.
got me? Zoe wears the dress. The dress doesn't wear her. In Demi's case, anybody would have looked fabulous in that dress because the dress was so fabulous.
I
In
got you.
Zoe's case, Zoe is the one who makes whatever she wears fabulous. The dress is fabulous too,
Yeah.
but Zoe in it made it that much more fabulous.
And yeah, a couple of guys that stood out. Coleman Domingo always, he can never do really any wrong.
Fly Coleman Domingo was fly as hell. Loved it. Loved his outfit.
I liked it. I kind of like Timothy Chalamet, except I don't know about that mustache that they kept, making fun of.
Yeah.
But you didn't like his
I
mustache.
just am not feeling the sexiness of Chalamet.
He still seems like a boy instead of like a
Right,
like
right.
a man.
Maybe 5 or 10 years from now, I'm still not getting that testosterone boost when I see him. You know
Okay.
what I mean? I'm not seeing the virility in him. You know, just
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, he's with Kylie. You saw he was with Kylie Jenner there, so that's a whole nother story.
Okay, whatever. That's you never know what that means. Whatever. Okay.
Okay. A couple of the things that I thought were a little bit odd. My girl, Kerry Washington, I wasn't really feeling her hot pink, like opera type gown and gloves that she
Yeah.
had on.
No, I did not like her. I wasn't feeling her outfit at all. Was not feeling whoever. Carrie is hit and miss. Carrie is just, basking in her talent and her innate fabulousness. You got me? But
Mhm.
her outfit, no, no. That one needed to be rethought as well.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you on that. Jeff Goldblum, I don't know what he's doing. He's always doing something odd. I just don't know what maybe he was still in the Wizard of Oz, not the Wizard of Oz, Wicked,
Wicked.
maybe
Yeah.
mindset.
Well, you know, he
Uh,
you know he maintains his stature, very little curvature of the spine. He still presents as tall, so
well,
that's a plus. So that's a plus. Whatever else he's going on, he has going on. That's a plus.
you know who I didn't really understand what she was working with, Io. Uh, I don't know what she
You
wore.
know what? I missed Io. I don't know what. I don't know if I
Had
took
on
a
pants and a feather
break or
tie and
I went and got a refreshing beverage or what was going on, but I don't recall seeing her.
I'll send you a picture of she had a feather tie pants. It just wasn't I've seen her, really look nice, but I wasn't feeling it. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a certain quirkiness that is attractive and different and in a very appealing way. And then there's a certain quirkiness that you just look like a fool. So
Hmm.
I'm thinking based on how I've seen Io present in the past, hers is more toward the fool side.
And then there was Eddie Redmayne, and I don't know. I'm not sure how I felt about Eddie Redmayne. This is a little
Another one. I'm not feeling the attractiveness from him. I'm just not feeling it. I
well,
think he's a talented actor. Other than that, he's not a person who, woo, Eddie Redmayne, let me turn this on. No.
does he have another 5, 10 years?
Nah, I don't even think it matters with him. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling
So I
it.
don't think so for him.
Maybe if I would know more about him, maybe there's something attractive about his character or personality, but just based on the physical attributes that are visible to me,
Right.
I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it with him.
And did you see Jeremy Strong?
I think I did. I think I saw Jeremy Strong. What about him?
Had on a shamrock shake looking suit and he had on the bucket green hat.
Oh, I probably missed him then. Yeah. I probably
Oh,
missed.
he's
I
in the movie Ma with Kieran Culkin, and they were both nominated, but Kieran,
Yes,
but we'll
yes,
talk bad. So
yes.
I don't know. I think he was just trying to get attention. I don't think he really cared to, look
Yeah.
nice.
No, when you wear things like that, then you're making a statement. You're making a different type of statement. Yeah.
And then my other two girls who I really, really love, ladies, but I just was not feeling their outfits, Ma. That's Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo.
Mm.
Ariana Grande had on Givenchy and
Yeah, and
Erivo,
but I wouldn't even call out the designers on that because whatever it was, by the time they put it on her, it looked like something that you would make for a tweener, not even a teener, not
right.
even a teenager. It just looked like something that you make for somebody somewhere, maybe just developing, feminine body parts or whatever. I don't know what that was supposed to be. And she was bouncing around with the energy of an 8-year-old, and not strutting sexily like a grown superstar, singer, diva. She was bouncing around like a goofball kid. And I'm like, what is going on here? Nah, I wasn't feeling her whole aura. And I think she has a wonderful voice, and she's probably a very sweet person. But I'm getting, wrong. I'm getting all wrong. Time to step into womanhood. Time to step into womanhood with that behavior, with her whole fashion statement. Not feeling Ariana Grande at all. That's fine for maybe somebody Blue Ivy's age or Northwest. What's her name? Northwest.
Yeah.
Kanye little girl or somebody. That's something for them to wear. The whole little do, and all of it, the whole get up from head to toe is something that a 10 or 12-year-old might wear.
Yeah.
So that's how I felt about it. I'm not even calling out the designer because that's not wasn't the designer's intent. That's
Right.
that's the spin she put on it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what are your thoughts on listen, I agree with you. Like I said, I like Ariana Grande a lot. I don't understand where she's coming from. Everybody has a different body type. Like your body and I respect that, and that's, the beauty of being a woman. We all are shaped differently. We all have curves in different places. Some have more than others. What she's not dressing at like an adult, she's dressing because I don't care who you are, however your body is, you can put on something and make yourself dress yourself to look like a child,
Absolutely,
if that's what you're trying to do.
absolutely. And you know what? It's not even just the clothing; it's what she's giving, what she's bringing to it, her behavior, her body movements, her facial expression.
Right.
Everything she's putting to it, everything she's bringing to it is like she's playing a 12-year-old character
Right.
or maybe 10-year-old. But, so in any event, Cynthia Erivo, I'm over it with the nails. I'm over it with all the piercings. I'm over it with all the oddness. I'm over it. Okay. I'm over it. We got it that you're a unique person and this and that. I'm over it with the witchy look. You're not a real witch, or even if you are a real witch, you're not a stereotypical witch. They don't dress and behave like that. That's not real. So I'm not feeling it. I don't feel it's attractive, and I feel it's too costumish, as opposed to being dressed for the appropriate reality, what we call reality, which
Mhm.
was the Golden Globe Awards. She's dressed like she's going to the Oz again, you
Mhm.
know. And even though she had on a gown, all the nails and the this and the that over here and over there. No, no.
Well, the only
Instead of being dressed like a woman, super duper talented woman going to an affair to have fun, have some drinks and some laughs and have fun, be fabulous in it and all
Mhm.
that. She just like she going to walk down the yellow brick road.
Well, in her defense, I think that she has a very odd, quirky personality, and I think that's in line with her personality.
I got it. I got it. I think she did her oddness in bad taste.
Gotcha.
There's other ways that are attractive of doing your uniqueness. I don't think she hit the nail on the head.
Okay. Got it.
That's
That's fair. That's
yeah,
fair. But
yeah.
listen, we understand that everyone can wear whatever they want. That's what the beauty of fashion is. We're just giving you our opinions on what we think it
Absolutely,
looks like.
absolutely. And I might add, I am a fan
Yeah.
of the Arrivos. I'm a fan. I'm just telling you what I saw. I'm just telling you my opinion of what I saw.
No, I feel you. Okay, well, let's get into the actual host, and that is Miss Nikki Glaser. Now, Nikki, she kind of blew up on the Tom Brady roast, but she's been doing her thing for a minute. She is a stand-up comedian. She was the host of F Boy Island, and I think that she did a good job with F Boy Island. F Boy Island is a mess. And I think she did an excellent job on the Tom Brady roast. I did not like some of her stand up. I started a little bit of it and I was turned off because it was very stereotypical.
Right.
Oh, I'm the single childless
Not
woman.
not funny. It was
Nah, yeah. I didn't
right,
really like that. I've heard it too many times.
right.
But I think that she showed up last night for the Golden Globes, and I
She had
think
some better material, thank
Mhm.
heaven.
much better material, and she looked nice, all her different outfits and everything.
Yeah, she was ready. Oh
It,
yeah, she came to slay. Yes,
yeah.
she did. Yes, she did. She started out and finished up. I loved it. And every time there was a break, she came back with something else. And she was killing it all the way through. Loved it.
What
Loved
did?
it. And I thought overall, I thought she was very funny.
Mm-hmm.
She was very, very funny. She got very high marks from me. I would
Yeah.
I would say, if we want to call it, I would go top shelf, 8.5 to 9. I would say very, very high marks. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she did a excellent job. I wasn't sure how she was going to handle it, but she did really good. Her jokes, even the popular joke from Wicked, I thought that hit well. The Ben Affleck joke, I think all of those things were funny. Adam Sandler, Timothy Chalamet. She had really good material.
And
Really.
she hit people who could stand it. She hit people who she could hit because they are solid there. You know what I mean? She didn't hit any victims and all this nonsense. She was really good. I thought she was really good. She
Yeah.
did like marginalized groups and this and that. I thought she was really good.
I thought
Really,
she did a good job. And
yeah.
we can, if you think of some more standout moments, we can, wrap it up at the end. But let's get into the actual categories. So for best performance in stand-up comedy or television, I'm not going to go over all the nominees, but I will say the winner was Ali Wong. I was surprised because, Jamie Foxx was also nominated and the host, Nikki Glaser, was nominated. Uh,
Yeah.
so, what were your thoughts on Ali Wong and, of course, Adam
You
Sandler?
know what? I have not seen her do stand up, but I have seen her acting, and I thought she was very funny. And based on the outfit, do I have the right person in the red outfit and the
Yes, yes, yes.
whatever?
She was
Yeah,
in Beef. Remember her in Beef?
yes, yes, I do remember. She was outstanding in Beef. I thought she was very good in Beef. And I thought her outfit should have won for the most hysterical outfit.
We
Absolutely.
forgot to mention her outfit.
I,
Yes.
I didn't forget. You said don't mention the worst yet. So I just didn't say anything. But
Oh, I'm sorry, ma. I thought we did
yeah,
mention hers.
I thought her outfit was just, just absolutely. They used to say back in the day, the pits. I thought her outfit was the pits, meaning the bottom as low as you could get. I thought her outfit was terrible. But I thought it was her being a comedian. I thought it was her being funny. No way she was serious in that outfit. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. And I mean, I guess she designed it herself, or maybe one of her young kids, or niece or nephew, or somebody Some of the kids played around with something. I don't know. It just it looked like a straight up costume that you would wear to a costume party, right? It looked like a straight up costume. I mean, everybody else was coming out there in haute couture and everything, and hers just looked like a big joke.
Hey. Okay, Bob. Moving on to best performance by a male actor in a supporting role on television. Now, in this, we had some really good people. We had Jack London from Slow Horses. You remember him? Cartwright. Harrison Ford was
Yes.
nominated.
I love slow horses. I'm the one that was all into slow horses.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. And we had the cousin and the bear, and we had Diego Luna, which I did not see for La Machina. And we also had Javier Bardem from Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story. So
Yeah.
our winner was Tadanobu Asani from Shogun, and it was good to see him win. Remember,
Yes.
he was kind
Yes.
of the villain, one of the villains.
Yes.
So good for him.
It was good, and that was good. Yeah. You know what? I was not really expecting that, and that was good. That was good. I was okay with that. I was good with that.
Me too. Best performance by a female actor in a supporting role on television. Now, I'm not going to go all in with this one, but the winner was Miss Baby Reindeer, Jessica Gunning. And I thought she did a phenomenal job. And I was, happy to see her win. I don't know.
I I loved her and Baby Reindeer. I liked the story of Baby Reindeer, although it was not such a pleasant story. I liked the story a lot, and I loved her performance in it. I thought she did a really good job. Yeah,
Now, for male, we have best performance by male actor in a limited series. And in this one, we had, I'll just name the people because there was some heavy hitters. Andrew Scott for Ripley. We had Ewan McGregor, A Gentleman in Moscow. Cooper Koch for Monsters, the Loud Eric Menendez story. Kevin Kline, Disclaimer. We had Richard Gadd, Baby Reindeer. And the winner was Colin Farrell. Now, for the Penguin, I felt he deserved to win. I thought he did an excellent job, but I thought Baby Reindeer might have taken it for this one too, the actor for Baby Reindeer. What are
right.
your thoughts?
Well, I thought Penguin was really good. I thought it was just really mind blowing. I thought Penguin was excellent. I didn't see the rest. I do like Colin Farrell.
Mhm.
Uh,
He's a Baby Reindeer guy.
what happened?
You did see Richard Gadd, the Baby
Yeah,
Reindeer.
yeah, I know. Well, no, I thought Colin Farrell was better.
I
I,
did too. I did too.
yeah, no, I didn't think the Baby Reindeer guy was going to get it. No, I didn't think
No,
that.
no, no, no. Just because it was so popular.
Yeah, I understand, but I didn't think that.
Okay. I thought that I'm in agreement with you that I felt that Colin Farrell deserved it and was get the better that did the best acting job, but that doesn't always mean
I certainly didn't think that. I thought if there was any chance of anybody else getting it, it would be something that I hadn't seen. I didn't think that the guy from Baby Reindeer was in contention for it. I didn't think his performance or the story was better than Penguin. No.
yeah. And well, Colin Farrell to me did such a good job for about 5 minutes. I didn't like him very much
Yeah. Yeah.
because he was so
Yeah.
evil.
Because his character is just so without redemption. So yeah, I got it. But Penguin is off the chart. And I will see it again when and if it ever comes back. I don't know these stories. I
I
don't
think
trust nothing until they come back again for another season. I don't trust anything because they change up so much, you
no,
know?
I feel you.
Yeah.
Okay. So best performance by a female actor.
I was good with Colin Farrell. I like him. Always thought he was attractive. Always thought he was a good actor and always thought he was attractive.
I think a lot of people feel that way, Ma.
Oh, okay. Well, just
You're,
speaking.
you're you're not alone in your thinking.
Okay. Okay.
So best performance by a female actor in a limited series, and this one, I guess we should have known who this one was going to go to. I disagree with this, and so there was almost a fight too. Now the nominees were Kate Winslet for The Regime, Naomi Naomi Watts for the feud Capote versus the Swans,
Mm-hmm.
Gia Vergara for Griselda, Kristen Malati for The Penguin, Kate Blanchett for Disclaimer, and Jodie Foster won for True Detective, Night Country.
Now I saw all of those. I saw
And
everyone.
who would you have given it to?
You want to know the truth?
Who?
Sofia Vergara for Griselda.
And you see, Sophia was fighting with Jodie Foster.
Loved her in Griselda. I loved her. I thought it was so good. I was really just proud of her. I thought she did her thing.
Yes. I thought she was really, really good. Now she's, well, we'll talk about it in a minute, but she's a person who I really feel, even though she's made plenty money, that people just always thought of her as just being, good looking and having a nice shape and not being very talented.
Well, let me tell you something, honey. If anybody that watched Griselda, she would have made them change their opinion of her.
She was excellent.
She
Yeah.
did the thing to the
Yeah, I'm with you. I would have given it to either Sophia or Kristen Milotti in The Penguin because I felt she was really good.
yes,
Those
yes.
those two were my strongest ones.
Yeah, I hear you.
But I
But
think I would have given it to Sophia because Sophia transitioned into that
I,
character so
you know,
well.
that's it. I mean, Jodie Foster is Jodie Foster, and she was okay, but I don't even think she was, even though she was the police chief or whatever the heck her title was in the story, I don't even think she was the best there, in that cast.
No.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So, okay. Moving on. Okay. Oh, wait. And you saw that she was hyping up her son, her boys. I forgot one is going into some field, I don't know, science or something, or I don't know. And then the other one is an actor. I was like, okay, Jodie. Thank you, Jodie. All right. Now we have best performance by male actor in a television series. And I must say, I was disappointed in this category for one reason, Ma. So we know the winner of this was Jeremy Allen White for The Bear. He was not there.
Well, I mean, who knows what's going on?
He was
What?
the only one this year from the cast to win. The past two seasons, they all were winning. Uh,
Yeah.
and this year, he won and he wasn't. What happened?
Well,
Well,
I
I
don't
hope
know.
everything is okay.
He could have been anything. It could have been anything. He could have been truly under the weather. He could have been someplace else on location working, to where it was not
But
practical.
everybody else was there, Ma.
But but everybody else doesn't have his schedule and his life. What do you mean everybody else was
But I
there?
mean, other people who are, people might say it's just as important or,
I,
whatever.
well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going there with that because you never know. He might be somewhere incarcerated or someplace program where he probably not in jail because we probably would have heard, but he could be somewhere in taking care of his physical or mental health somewhere where he would be violating the program if he left. It could be anything. You don't know. I mean, you don't know.
Do you think that Jeremy Allen White should have won?
No. Yeah, I told you I've been sick of him for a minute, okay? No. He's getting too big for his britches, and I don't think it's all that. You know how when they get a little popular, all of a sudden they start with the attitude and all that? I told you I sensed that from him a while ago. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true, but that's how I felt. So I don't know where he was. I hope he was somewhere. I know I didn't miss him. Who cared? I didn't give a damn about him, that's for sure.
So who would you have given it to by Ted Danson or Jason Segel?
Yeah, either one of them was better than him. I like both of them. They're both better than him, so whatever.
All right, let me move on to.
Jason Segel, Ted Danson. I know he's got to have something along the way just from all those years Cheers was on.
Oh, he won plenty stuff.
So that's what I'm saying. So I'm not too worried about him. But Jason Segel, he'll get his because Jason Segel was doing his thing. Shrinking is the shit. So, he's doing his thing. He'll get his. I'm not even worrying about it.
Okay. Moving on to best performance by a female actor in a television series, musical, or comedy. Now we had, Kristen Bell, Quinta Brunson, Ayo Edebiri, Selena Gomez, and Catherine Hahn. and Jean Smart. So Jean Smart takes home the award this year. What are your thoughts on Miss Smart taking home the award?
Well, she's like one of my favorites, okay? But I was surprised because I'm like, Hacks was such a short season, right? I blinked and it was over. I'm like, damn, is this it?
I think you binged it, Mom.
I don't know what happened, but it seemed like it was over very quickly. Where they have 4 or 5 episodes? It was so, I don't know. It just seemed like they barely had a season. These things that they call seasons are so short, you know?
Oh
But
God.
that's lovely. That's nice. I love Gene Smart anyway. So okay, good. But I was real surprised.
All right. Head on. Best performance by a male actor in a television series drama. Now we had your boy Billy Bob Thornton for
Hey,
Landman.
and the Landman. I had never seen him play so punkish in my life. Those women, that wife and daughter, just have him wrapped around their finger completely. He knows better than that.
Wait,
But
right. Eddie Redmayne for The Day of the Jackal, Gary Oldman, Slow Horses, Jake Gyllenhaal, Presumed Innocent, Donald Glover, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and Haruyuki Sanada won for Shogun. I'm sure I pronounced it correctly.
yeah, close enough.
Did you want him to win or expect him to win?
No, because Shogun. Listen, I thought they was finished with Shogun because it's like I don't know what group the time frame. I'm like, damn, did Shogun get everything last season? What the hell is going on?
I
It's
think it's I think that was maybe the Emmys is
yeah,
weird. That
it
was
seemed
in
it,
September.
it just seemed like there's overlap or something. I wanted Gary Oldman to get it. I
Me
wanted
too.
Gary Oldman. I really did. I wanted Slow
Yeah.
Horse. I wanted Gary Oldman, but okay, whatever.
Maybe next year. Maybe
Okay,
next year. Because you like you said, who knows what the time frame is.
I'm telling you, it just seems like there's overlap. It really does. Okay,
Isn't Bryan Cranston up for an award for Breaking Bad?
right. That was only 10 years ago. Okay.
Oh well, Matlock is
Yeah. And Matlock, please. And Matlock was only 30, 40 years ago or whatever it was.
oh God. Okay, best performance by a female actor in a television series drama. I mentioned in Matlock, Kathy Bates, Emma Darcy from House of the Dragon, Maya Eskern from Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Keira Knightley, Black Doves, Kerry Russell, The Diplomat, and then we have Anna Sawai for Shogun, and she won Anna.
Anna won. Well, you know what? I liked Anna's performance in Shogun. I
Yeah.
did. I don't think they did her right. I think it was a sad
Mm.
ending for her, but I loved her acting. I loved
Yeah,
the character that she played and the way she played that particular character. I think she was deserving. Yeah,
me too. Me
I
too.
think she was deserving. I was good with that. That was good.
Okay. And we have for best television limited series, anthology series, or motion picture made for television, we have True Detective Night Country, Ripley, The Penguin, Monsters, the Menendez story,
Yeah.
Disclaimer, but we have the winner, Baby Reindeer.
Okay.
I thought well deserved.
Yeah, the thing about Baby Reindeer is it's kind of in a category of its own
Hmm.
because it was docudrama, I guess we would call it, and
Hmm.
it was unique, very unique, in that not that we don't have stalkers and we haven't had stalker stories, but that this one was a real stalker story and it
Hmm.
was intertwined with the actual the victim and participants or whatever, So it was kind of a hybrid, a new kind of hybrid thing that we were experiencing. So
Hmm.
I was good with Baby Reindeer.
Okay.
Baby Reindeer was like I said, unique and creative, for us as
Yeah.
the viewers, yeah.
I'm with you. I enjoy Baby Reindeer. It was definitely different, definitely unique. It was I was on the edge of my seat, and the episodes change. They
Right.
they they change moods from, episode to Okay, so let's go on to best television series, musical or comedy. And we have Only Murders in the Building. Nobody Wants This, which I haven't seen that one. I know that's with Christian Bale and Adam Brody. I'm sorry.
I haven't seen it either. Adam Brody?
Yeah, that's not who you think it is. I think,
Okay,
yeah, Adam Brody. No, that's not who.
okay. Go ahead.
He's from the OC.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
the Gentleman, The Bear, and Abbott Elementary, and the winner is Hacks.
Okay. The
Now,
the the writers or of this show, the writers of Hacks, the writers do a good job. They do
mhm,
a good job, and they take it in a direction where it really hits you emotionally. You know,
mhm,
it really does. It's very, very, very relatable, even though she's, filthy rich and she's famous and this and that, she has all these issues that, that so many people can relate to. The relationship, the estrangement with her sister, the this and that with the staff and the men in her life. And there's just a whole lot, and the tentacles, they reach out to other people, and there's a lot of things that are reminiscent of a time gone by. So I think the writers do a really good job, and just like them reaching out to a relative of Fatty Arbuckles, and I remember reading the stories about the real Fatty Arbuckle,
mhm.
and I'm wondering if we're going to see a real story. People looking at that will say, boy, I wonder if we're going to see a real story about Fatty Arbuckle, of what really happened to him, and so on and so forth. So, I mean, there's so many different, unusual things that are going on, story within a story on Hacks. I think the writers really give it a lot of thought, to not sound like and look like every other story. You got me?
Yeah, no, I get you. I a couple things with this category. Abbott Elementary, I still like Abbott Elementary, but I think that it's taken a step back from the writing. Uh,
Right,
I something is missing, and I think maybe they'll get back into the flow the second half of the season. But I don't think they're being as creative. I think they're just kind of like phoning it in because they have such great comedic talent.
right.
They're doing their thing, but the material isn't where it was. So I'm hoping that we see, a change the second half. The
Mhm.
Bear, I always enjoyed The Bear. The first season and the second season I thought were phenomenal. It was my favorite show for the second season. And then the third season, I don't know what happened.
Chaos. Chaos.
Yeah.
That last season, that third season, everything from Giddy Up to Whoa was chaos.
Right.
All of it. You know
Right.
what?
Right.
Come on. When are we going to see some daylight?
Right.
Why is it always all this mismosh going on?
All right.
Uh,
So I don't know. So we'll see what happens. So I'm thinking like you said, Hacks has been able to maintain a great level of writing, and maybe because they don't have that many episodes out. Maybe that's
that's
why.
that's absolutely true.
So
That's absolutely true. Less to critique.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So moving on to best television series drama. Now we have Squid Game. I have no idea how Squid Game was nominated when Squid Game just came out the day after Christmas. I don't, I'm really confused about that. Uh, Slow Horses, which is my personal favorite in here.
Oh, mine as well. Mine as well.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, The Diplomat, The Day of the Jackal, and Shogun. And so it went to Shogun. So,
Okay.
you've said enough about Shogun, don't you think?
Yes.
Okay. So let's get into now motion pictures now. Best original song went to El Mel, and that was from Emilia Perez. And that was fun because I think Zoe Saldana really just kind of made that song popular, her performance.
Yes. Yes.
Best original score, that was from the challengers, so that was good. That was something that I really didn't remember. I don't know how much I liked the music, but I remember their music. Didn't you?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Okay, now getting into screenplay, we have for The Substance, we have A Real Pain. The guy Jesse Eisenberg, who played Mark Zuckerberg in Social Network, wrote it. We have The Brutalist, and now there are two. There's partners that wrote it. They're not married, but they're together and have a child. Sean Baker for Honora, and Jacques for Amelia Perez, and then we have Peter Strawn for Conclave. And so Conclave won for best screenplay, and I was surprised, but I
Me
liked it
too.
won.
I was surprised too, although Conclave was good.
Yeah,
Conclave was very good, but I was surprised. It was like a sleeper. It was like a dark horse. Yeah,
yeah, very good writing, and also different, unique, in a
yeah,
time where everything is just the same
yes,
over and over again, recycled.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Conclave was good, and I hope it gets an even wider audience because I think some people who don't have any idea what it's about will are just turned off because they think it's about just religion and maybe kind of cut and dry. Absolutely, it is not. It is very compelling.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Next we have Best Director, and we have up for All We Imagine Is Light, The Substance, Conclave, Honora, Amelia Perez, and the winner is Brady Colbert for The Brutalist. And we haven't seen The Brutalist, but we will be seeing it soon, and we will definitely give our review. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. What else can we say? Yeah.
Best performance by a male actor in a supporting role in a motion picture. Now we have a guy, Denzel Washington, up for Gladiator 2. We have Jeremy Strong, who is nominated for The Apprentice, Guy Pearce for The Brutalist, Edward Norton for A Complete Unknown, Yura Borisev for Honora, and we have Kieran Culkin, who won for A Real Pain. Any thoughts on that? He was taking tequila shots, so he was feeling no pain.
No, did good, good for him. That's it.
Okay. Best performance by a female actor in a supporting role in a motion picture. Now, this made me very happy to kind of start off the night, really. We have in this category, we have some heavy hitters, We have Isabella Rossellini for Conclave. We have Margaret Qualley for The Substance. Felicity Jones for The Brutalist. Ariana Grande for Wicked. Selena Gomez for Amelia Perez. And Zoe Saldana for Amelia Perez. Now, I was so happy for Zoe, but I have one thing. I
I
have
was
one thing, why is she up for supporting? Didn't she seem to have actually more time than the actress Carla Sofia Gascon, who played Amelia?
had more screen time than anybody.
All right. Why
She
is that
certainly
supporting?
had more than what's that girl, Selena?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I didn't know what they were saying about that. I don't know where they were supposed to be going with that one. I don't know what the rationale is for that.
I don't understand it at all. And I understand Ariana Grande comparing her to Cynthia Erivo, but it's really not a support either.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm not sure what they were doing with any of this. So okay.
But congratulations to Zoe. Well
Yeah,
deserved.
that's the thing. That's the thing. I was very happy for Zoe as well because I thought she did her thing. Yeah, I
And who
thought.
you would have picked? The only one I think you didn't see was oh no, you didn't see Substance and The Brutalist. But
Okay.
okay. So I guess we can't say for sure, but
Yeah.
that's who my
Yeah.
pick was.
Uh,
Okay.
among those productions that I have seen, certainly Zoe was my favorite.
Best performance by male actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy. Now we had Glenn Powell in Hitman. Glenn Powell has had a really monster year. He was also in Twisters. He's been in stuff. He was also in the Top Gun from, I guess it was the year before last. he's been doing his thing. Anyway, Jesse Plemons, Kinds of Kindness, Gabriel LaBelle, Saturday Night, Hugh Grant, Heretic, and Jesse Eisenberg, A Real Pain. And the winner was Sebastian Stan, A Different Man.
Okay.
I
Well,
want
good.
to I want to see that.
Okay.
That was the one where he was deformed and he had some type of surgery that turned him into a handsome man. And that's the story. So we will be seeing it. So
Okay.
okay. All right. Next now, this one I don't know. Best performance by female actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy. Zendaya for Challengers, Mickey Madison for Honora, Carla Sofia Gascon for Amelia Perez, Cynthia Erivo, Wicked, Amy Adams, Night B, and Demi Moore, The Substance. And we know that Demi Moore won for The Substance, and a lot of people were thinking that this was going to be between Mickey Madison and Cynthia Erivo. What are your thoughts, Ma?
You know what? I I didn't think she was going to win, and nor was she my choice to win. And that's what I'm going to say.
Well, what'd you think about her
Congratulations.
speech, Ma?
I thought the speech was very, very, very difficult to hear. I thought it was fraudulent from the beginning to the end. I thought it was whiny. I thought it was one big gripe, one big bitch and moan session. Teeny bit of gratitude, one scintilla of gratitude, and the other 99%. Oh, wow, look at all the obstacles I overcame. Could you believe I made it here? As if this woman hasn't been rich and famous for most of her life at this point. Literally, over half of her life, she's been rich and famous. So,
I'm gonna say about at least 40 years.
okay. So for her to get up there and act like she overcomes some huge obstacles is incredible to me. You
Yeah.
know, because this is the first whatever specific award she won, that pales in comparison to the life that she's led. And like I said, I heard one scintilla of gratitude and 99% of woe is me. Geez, look at all I had to overcome to get here.
Well,
So
you
I
know
saw
what?
it, try it. I didn't like it. And I think she should have rethought that whole speech was at least 40 years too late for her to be making if she wanted to be believed by anybody.
Well, you know what I think, Ma? I think that people don't realize that everybody has issues, everybody has obstacles that they have to overcome. And, there's levels to it. There's levels to my issues. Some people will look at me and I will complain and they'll say, well, why is she complaining? And then somebody will look at Beyonce or whoever it is, or Taylor Swift or Selena Gomez and say, what are y'all complaining? Why are
All
you?
right, get to the point. I know there must be a
the
point
the
to this.
whole point is that I think that sometimes we need an outlet, we need to vent, and we don't realize that how it comes across because our problems are nowhere near as worse as many others. And I think that for Demi Moore, her problems are champagne problems.
Okay, so guess what? That's where the gratitude part comes in.
But I like Demi Moore.
She's all right. That's where the gratitude part comes in.
Okay.
The gratitude, being grateful for all the things you have and the life that you have. That's what gratitude is.
Okay.
Because it's one thing to make petty complaints talking to your friends and family, because you can, bitch and moan for 2 minutes and then say, oh, wow, look at me. I must be crazy. Look at all the wonderful things I have. I'm not right. I better, be appreciative. But to get on TV in front of millions of people and make a whole damn speech about, wow, how down and out I was. And woo. And this is a woman who's been filthy rich and famous for years, years to get up there and do that. How grateful do you think she is? Where's the gratitude for all that you have had all these years? Why is the emphasis on what you didn't have? What about all that you had? For you to make that the nexus of your speech?
Yeah.
No,
No, I understand.
I'm not feeling it. I'm not
I,
feeling it.
I get it. I got it.
Yeah. Okay. So that's
Okay. No. So let's move on. We're almost done. Best performance by a male actor in a motion picture drama.
I mean, we're almost done. Like, oh, no. Do you know you want to talk about it? So let's talk about it. Don't.
Okay.
Oh, we're almost done.
Why
No,
not? Okay.
I'm talking about how you asked me how I felt about Demi Moore. That's how I felt about her.
Okay. No, but I respect your opinion.
And I guarantee that many other people thought it was very, very inappropriate as well.
Yeah, I think some people liked it too, though.
Many, many people want to tell her, listen, Demi, have several seats. Go have 2 or 3 seats, okay? Nobody trying to hear that from you.
Okay. Well, the only thing I will say, no matter how much money you have, doesn't mean that you don't have problems.
But
Okay.
it doesn't mean that a person who has all the money and all the opportunity and all the wonderful things that she has had in her life should be on TV bitching and moaning about what the one little thing that she didn't get.
Yeah, you're right. She should be more grateful. I agree.
Okay.
Okay. Best performance by a male actor in a motion picture drama. Now we have Sebastian Stan, who was nominated for The Apprentice, Ray Fiennes, Conclave, Coleman Domingo, Sing Sing, Daniel Craig, Queer, Timothy Chalamet, A Complete Unknown, and Adrian Brody, The Brutalist. And Adrian Brody won for The Brutalist. So I don't know, but I'm sure it's probably a good picture. And
Full disclosure, I've been in love with Adrian Brody ever since he kissed Halle Berry on the stage when she was married to what's his name, Eric Bonet. Eric
yeah, Eric
Bonet,
Benet, yeah.
Eric Bonet. To me, when he just grabbed her and flung her back, I mean, he was wild and inappropriate. I guess he was drunk. He didn't have no business doing it. I understand all that. But something about that just made me just love him, that he was just so wild and brazen to do that. I liked him ever since then.
Well, you see, he's wow. So we have to see the performance. We hear it's really good. I can't really comment on it because I haven't seen it. So okay, now this one was the shocker of the night. Best performance by a female actor in a motion picture drama. Now the nominees were Kate Winslet, Tilda Swinton, Nicole Kidman, Angelina Jolie, Pamela Anderson, and the winner was Fernanda Torres. I'm Still Here. Haven't seen it, didn't even hear anything about it.
No buzz. That one was a sleeper. It snuck up on us.
Yeah.
well, well, guys, after we see it, we'll let you know.
We'll let you know how it is. Yeah. Okay. Best motion picture non-English language winner was of course Emilia Perez. That was not a surprise.
Not at all.
Cinematic and box office achievement winner went to Wicked. Wicked, that's the only thing that I think it won, Ma. Did
That's
you
okay.
that?
That's okay. There's other things. This is the Golden Globe is wonderful and good, but guess what? There's other awards coming up, so we'll see.
Couple
Golden
more
Globe
things.
is kicking off the award season, right?
That's true. Best motion picture animated winner went to Flow. Now, I thought it was going to go to The Wild Robot or Inside Out 2. I never even heard of Flow, but Flow won.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Best motion picture drama. We kind of were getting the feeling where they were going with this one. The nominees were September 5, which that one I didn't hear of. Nickel Boys that did hear of. Dune Part 2, I saw. Conclave, I saw. A complete unknown we haven't seen yet. But the winner was The Brutalist. Now we have to watch that. We haven't seen it. It's long. You heard
Yeah,
it, right?
yeah, the Brutalist is like 3.5 hours.
Right. Now, this one I wasn't surprised at, but we'll see what happens when the Oscars come. So, Best Motion Picture Musical or Comedy, Wicked, The Substance, A Real Pain, Challengers, Honora, or Amelia Perez. And Amelia Perez won.
All right, good for
So,
Miss Perez.
any thoughts on the winners? Because there was a couple of little, moments and stuff that kind of stuck out.
No, you can go into delve into whatever your observations were, of course. But the
Mhm.
only thing I'm going to say is about Amelia Perez is, well, um, I just want to kind of say shout out to the trans community. That's really kind of what I feel.
I
That's
like that she was the one that got to close out.
yes, yes, of course, yes.
I thought that was excellent.
That was
Couple little
absolutely, that was absolutely appropriate. Yes,
couple of things that I noticed, maybe some little cringy moments. The Demi Moore and Margaret Qualley when they were up there together doing their little thing. If you hadn't seen The Substance, then that it didn't really hit the way they wanted it to hit because
right,
people haven't seen that movie yet.
right.
Sofia Vergara and Jodie
I
Foster.
just thought Demi Moore is not really so funny, so that's all I thought. She's not like a naturally comedic person.
Person, yeah,
And so I just thought it was her presentation.
could be. So Sophia Vergara and Jodie Foster, it was funny, but it wasn't really funny because I felt that maybe Sophia should have actually won, and
Right.
Jodie has won many things throughout her career.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's true.
So,
I felt my sentiments exactly.
looking at it like that. And then I don't know what was going on. I guess there was a little teleprompter snafu with Ariana DeBois. That was, a little bit awkward if that was weird. Viola Davis, ma.
I
Now,
loved it. Oh, I loved it.
no.
Okay.
They denied her the chance to deliver. We didn't get to see her full speech when she received the Cecil B.
It
DeMille.
was off screen. It took
Was off
place
screen.
off screen.
Right.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that wasn't good. And a lot of times, if I'm not mistaken, they show it during the ceremony, but for whatever reason, they did not show it during the ceremony. So
Okay.
I didn't think that was good.
I don't know what that means. Oh, geez. I don't even want to think too much about what that could mean.
I
Oh,
I, I don't know. I thought Elton John was funny and
yeah.
he's
I thought he was funny and I thought he looked great.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
the sight problem. Remember he was he
Yeah.
called the girl, the woman, what's her name? Brandy Carlisle. He called her Rihanna. I thought
Yeah.
that was funny.
Yeah. So
Um,
you Brandy,
Harrison Ford was
yeah, that was so funny.
Harrison Ford. He was funny. I don't know if he was really annoyed or not, but his reactions to things were pretty funny.
Harrison Ford. I just am enjoying him so much in Shrinking because that's a different side of him too, kind of. Even though we saw a little bit of it in his character, Indiana Jones, we saw a little of his comedic side in
Yeah.
Indiana Jones. But basically, he doesn't play comedic roles.
No.
And I think you're just seeing so much of it in Shrinking, and he's really good.
Oh
Really,
yeah. Couple more things. Aquafina and Melissa McCarthy. I thought they were really funny, especially Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa is funny, and she looked great. I'm a big Melissa McCarthy fan. Yeah.
Now, I didn't understand what the hell Jennifer Coolidge was doing. Did you understand? What was that?
If age wasn't a factor, and I'm not sure it really is anymore, as we women are able to do many things at later ages. I would have really thought she was having triplets.
Ma, you cannot do that.
Oh, I'm
Ma,
sorry. Okay, now what was the question about
I'm
Jennifer?
I'm talking about her performance.
Oh,
Her
she was just making jokes. That's all.
was it funny? I
Well, whether or not you thought it was funny is a different issue. But it was Jennifer, what's her name? Coolidge, Cooley or Coolidge?
Coolidge.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of how she is. She has a very quirky sense of humor, so that's just kind of her, right?
Okay. Yeah, well, listen, is there anything that stood out to you, good or bad or in between?
About her or just
No,
in
the
general?
show that I didn't mention.
Well, I thought good. I thought overall the fashions were good. I thought the jokes were good overall. Uh, Bad. I think that some people were either drunk or overexcited and got up there rambling and saying some things that were just totally nonsensical. And they start to get too preachy about certain things that were totally irrelevant. But other than that, I thought it was really good.
Okay, yeah, I'm with you.
It ran too long. How long did it run? 10, 15 minutes over, right?
Yeah, it was definitely over 3 hours.
Yeah, yeah. So,
So
you know,
yeah.
yeah. So
Uh
that happens. We anticipate that with these shows at this point.
I thought, I thought Nikki did a really good job. I think most of the presenters were, good. I'm happy with most of the winners. But it was like you said, maybe a little too long. Overall, I give it like a top shelf 8.5.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh,
thought
me
it
too.
was
I thought it
good.
was very good. Me too. I'm with you. Um,
Now,
listen, I thought
there's one other thing that we didn't talk about, Ma. Now, remember, there was, people noticed that Zendaya had a ring on her ring finger, a pretty big one that was sparkling through, and she seemed to be, wagging her hands or waving, not wagging, waving her hands. Did
yep.
you notice that?
Now, if you like it, you need to put a ring on it. What's that?
Yeah, single ladies. Well, Ma, it
Yes.
appears they have confirmed that she is engaged to Tom
All
Holland.
right. Oh, congratulations. Well, why they so quiet about it? But listen, but you know
They're
what?
not quiet about it. You know that Zendaya is all about PR. You know she knew people would notice that.
Well, listen, let me tell you something. Yeah, but I mean, she didn't announce it. She just put on her ring. But
That's
that,
good.
but you know what? When Zendaya and Tom were getting out of a limo, and she went over to some fans or somebody, and she was signing autographs or saying hi, greeting her fans or whatever. And he went over and pulled her away from the crowd. He just was really just sort of taking control. He didn't do it he did it in a chivalrous way and in a loving way, not in a, controlling way. He did it in a protective and loving way. I
Right.
said to myself, this man seemed pretty serious.
Right.
I just got it that the emotions there were very strong. This man seems serious and to seriously care about this woman. And
Yeah.
that's what I thought. And that's what I thought. I mean, it was a simple thing, but to me, in my head, it said a lot.
He was being protective, and you could
Uh,
see
uh,
that
You that it
the
was a
emotions.
lot.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. And that's how I interpreted the whole thing. So I say all that to say this. I'm not surprised.
Okay.
That's
Well, congratulations to them both.
congratulations, guys, and the best of luck to you. I wish you well. Congratulations. Love makes the world go round.
All right, Ma. I need you to tell me three things that made you smile.
The sun, the stars, the moon, the same thing that makes me smile every single day that I am able to see the sun, the stars, the moon, one among the three. I am so happy. Okay. Other than that, it would be my family, which would be my daughter and my son in law, but my daughter. Okay.
Well, you listen, I'm going with good health, family, friends, and finally the NFL playoffs.
All right. Okay.
So,
Well,
yeah.
let's just see how it goes. I have my people. I'm not going to name
Yeah,
my people.
don't name it anymore. I think we jinxed the people.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't want to do that because I
No,
have
I
my.
think I did, not you.
Yeah, but I have my people that I really like, and so I don't want to mess up anything. Is there something coming on tonight? Doing
No, everybody is getting ready for the playoffs. Nope.
okay. Okay. All right. All good. Well, you keep me posted because I don't keep up with that kind of stuff. But
It,
okay. All right.
anything you want to say before we go?
I enjoyed even though it was 3 hours, I really enjoyed it. The time flew, with the Golden Globes. It didn't
Mhm.
seem like it drug out to me, because I was going, oh God, these long things. But, I enjoyed it. It was entertaining. And the 3 hours just flew. I enjoyed it very much.
Oh,
And
that's how it should be.
congratulations to the winners. And let's see, because we have, the Oscars, the Emmys, the this, the that,
SAG Awards, yep.
the right. We have, you
Critics'
know,
Choice, everything.
yeah, we have 4 or 5 different more award shows coming. So let's see. And good luck to all of the participants and candidates. So we'll see.
Okay. Well, guys, thank you so much for listening to the Bamgboshe Happy Hour. We'll be back with an all new episode on our regular day, Thursday, January 9th not January 9th. Thursday is January. Yeah, no, that's right. January 9th at 7 p.m. Central
Right.
Time. And we will also have episodes most Sundays streaming on all platforms. And so check out our deep dive of The Traitors Season 3, which will be exclusively on YouTube. Thank you
All
so
right.
much, guys. We really do appreciate you, and we will see you soon.
Happy New Year's, everyone.
Happy New Year. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and check out full episodes of the Bamgboshe Happy Hour podcast streaming on most platforms.